Last Drag's managers Jammyway and N7000 have much to tell you. Welcome, Clarissa, to the Last Dregs. At long last, we're open for business, and that's not all. Go on. Okay. I have the voice prop.
This unit recommends you allow the squeaky lifeform to elaborate. Please be advised that this recommendation does not extend to other conversations.
For one thing, we've cleaned the place up since your last visit. That counter is clean enough to eat off of. We've also accrued additional Omicrons to our cause. They have absolutely not better to do and are thus stationed here at all hours. I fear their lack of customer service experience may prove an issue, however, so I think it best that our first patrons be similar to the people of Etheris. You lot have been awfully understanding of our slip-ups with the moon.
To fulfill that objective, this unit has taken the liberty of ordering the replication of passively intelligent lifeforms based on data recovered from the dead ends. These lifeforms now exist as tangible simulations, much like this unit itself, allowing them to enjoy Café services. If you orient your ocular orbs to my right, you will find Patron 001 and Patron 002 of the Corellian people.
I never gave them a British accent give. Ah! Okay, red guy?
Prepare to die, traitor. I shall now obliterate your hideous helm and your belligerent brain with it. Ideological alignment with the global community is the only way to restore peace, that and the utter annihilation of our enemies.
You would say that, mongrel. You have long since ceased to see beyond the leash around your neck. Or perhaps it's that tasteless headwear that's cutting off oxygen to your brain. You and your masters know not of righteousness. The peace you offer is but apathy, self-determination subjugated to the pull of the yoke. Pray that you would last no freedom in death. These are maybe not the best people to replicate from the dead ends. As you can see, it's not going as well as we had hoped.
The data indicates that while the Corellians prospered materially under the global community, the anti-establishment freedom fighters fought back against its oppressive social conditions, leading to total annihilation of both civilization and star.
Excuse me, it seems like both of you want the same thing, to put an end to this conflict and live happily ever after. Also to murder each other, but that didn't turn out so well for you last time. How about you take a seat and talk this over? There's a plane going over my house. He's pissed. I suppose this will have to do for the time being. For you see, I have something even more important to show you. With me. So true, Ethan. He's pissed, he's pissed. Can you see it? Here, at the end of the universe, a new star has been born. Oh.
Furthermore, readings confirm that this unidentified star is composed of dynamis.
With the Endsinger gone, Ultima Thule should no longer be doomed to despair. Yet what kind of star, what civilization could have arisen out of the dynamis of this place? I shudder to think.
That is precisely why this unit recommends eliminating potential threats immediately. The looming specter of a hostile civilization is not conducive to carrying out current orders to live.
Have you learned nothing from the Corellians? We cannot simply go about annihilating everybody who looks at us askance. Besides, it would be a shame to waste any potential resources the star has to offer. It's not as if we're rolling in tea leaves out here.
This unit finds the eminently killable lifeform's outlook to be intolerably naive.
I'll show you eminently killable, you weird-looking fork! They do look like a fork! Anyway, I propose that, with your help, we first investigate this newborn star. There will be plenty of time for annihilating later, should such measures be called for. Oh my god.
If both eminently killable lifeforms insist, you may access the research portal from base Omicron. This unit will accompany you for your own safety.
I don't know how to do the whir sound, like... That sound is awful. I hate that. What you got to say? Hot beverages are but an opiate to the masses. Does this place even have a menu? Not yet. We're working on it. Cafe operations efficiency at 100%. Any intruders will be eliminated. Monka? Bow wow. Bow wow.
Beyond this portal, you will find a research area constructed for the purposes of collecting data on the new star. You may proceed, with caution, to the star from there.
Color me impressed. By Stigma 4, that is. It's the one that made all this. Now, look sharp, Forky. A4 research. New music? Aww. Oh, portal to the new star. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's go! Let's go to the new star.
FTR travel initialized. Calibrating coordinates.
If Ultimate Goal is governed by sentiment, does that mean this huge thing came straight from someone's heart?
Initializing scan of planet's surface and core. Environmental scans inconsistent with data from previously recorded planets. No signs of civilization detected. This unit can only assume that the star is entirely new.
Unlike anything seen before. The head scratch.
Emergency alert from the last strikes.
Dial up?
This unit will now transmit directly from Stigma 4. Emergency alert. Customers designated Patron 001 and Patron 002 resisting delivery of sustenance. Weapons have been drawn. Please advise.
Resisting? What in the world did you serve them?
As proposed by the flea-ridden manager, staff first attempted to provide patrons with locally rendered carrots. These were rejected as not food. Godona oil and Omicron grease were also rejected, despite databases indicating that these substances fulfill 95% of the criteria for designation as food. Words unsuitable for transmission also issued forth from patrons at this time. The torrent of verbal abuse activated the Gordana Guardian's moderation filters, causing it to set weapon systems to purge. All remaining units have withdrawn behind available cover. Projections indicate a 99.9783% chance of failure should further arbitration be attempted by current staff. Management support requested.
I sort of expected this. After all, artificial carrots just aren't right. Where's the fresh and juicy crunch? Where's the slight aftertaste of dirt? This may sound far-fetched, but perhaps they don't like carrots. I'm gonna say, have you ever tried any other food? I don't know why anyone would bother putting other things in their mouth when there are perfectly good carrots lying about, but very well. I suppose we'll need to concoct some sort of nutritious admixture?
Data indicates that cultivation prospects in Ultima Thule are abysmal. To manufacture ingredients would require a dedicated production plant.
Given the fate of our aforementioned carrots, that simply will not do. But what of this new star? Could it not be used to cultivate the fresh culinary ingredients we need? I can see it now. Our customers' contentment upon tasting the most delicious and nutritious cuisine they've ever had. The sight should delight me as much as 100 carats of happiness at least. goodness me. Wow. Yes, I love this music.
Scanning soil, acidity, moisture content, and temperature within acceptable parameters.
And it's soft under my paws, as if it's simply begging for cultivation.
Indeed, analysis indicates that 56.2% of cultivars registered to database during prior conflicts with organic civilizations would be suited to this environment.
Did this star grant my wish? I suppose, given the nature of this place, it's not unreasonable to believe that residual energies from Meteon's nest could have coalesced into a new star, nor that said star would be as susceptible to emotion as the rest of the dynamists around here.
This theory is excessively convenient, but the data does not contradict it.
Your ability to insult me, even when we're in agreement, never ceases to amaze. Fortunately for you, I have better things to do than bicker with a bucket of bolts right now. Oh, magics of creation, feel the craving deep within my soul and grant me endless carrots! Mod check. Carrots?
Perhaps gluttony does not qualify as an emotion.
Bro. Bugger. Yet my hopes for the cafe do, apparently. Unlike my, however sincere, visions of carrots specifically, that intangible hope for potential future took form as tillable earth, in which case, perhaps the joy of as yet unrealized possibility is the key to success here. Thus shall we call it Elysian, a joyful land where our hopes may come to rest.
The mythology at work here remains alien to this unit, but the overexcited organism's speculation has merit. Dynamis has been demonstrated to make the impossible possible.
All proud.
However, the data also shows that it lends itself as easily to ill as to good. If the beings of Ultima Thule succumb to despair once more, the consequences will be dire. This unit does not even need to run the calculations to be sure.
Oh, boil my carrots! I forgot all about the customers! We must attend to them with all haste, lest they warp the nature of the star. Fuck, piss, I said it wrong. Let's go, let's go, let's go! This is really cool. Oh, the music is different there! Okay, they're not fighting yet. Please, if you would just sit down for a nice, calming cup of tea. As if I would fall for your ruse a second time. That food you served us made me long for the days of chewing a boot in the trenches.
Deeply though it pains me, I must agree, that was the least palatable vegetable I have ever eaten, wartime or no. If I die, my blood is on your hands.
Heavens, we can't have that. We wish only to satisfy our customers, to bring them joy so that they may never fall again to despair. What dishes would bring you joy, if I might ask? Everything we typically eat, from beans to beef, is manufactured according to specifications that I could not begin to guess at, but I would take anything even approaching normal at this point. Perhaps a salad to cleanse the palate of that horrid oil.
As long as there are none of those genetically modified logs in it this time.
Genetically modified logs, excuse me? I see. 2 salads with completely organic ingredients coming right up.
How soon your paltry gray matter forgets, there is a dearth of produce in this corner of the universe. Even on the new star, seeds will require time to grow.
Oh, but surely Clarissa can do something about that. Okay, just kind of throwing it all on me right here. You are a botanist, are you not? Surely there must be some manner of edible flora around here, inconspicuous though it may be. And I dare say local ingredients are something of a conversation starter, so that could be the next step toward our patrons resolving their, differences. Wouldn't that be lovely? Leave it to me. You need only relax and wait. We'll serve you a delicious dinner yet.
Reluctantly reviewing natural resource database. Promising nodes located. Onions growing in the Rayatara area show acceptable nutrient composition. Database indicates they may also provide desired flavor to the impending salad.
While you do that, we'll see if we can't scrounge up a few more ingredients from our stores. Though I still cannot imagine why one would prefer other foodstuffs to carrots, I must admit that I find this culinary experimentation rather invigorating. I mean, Hemingway's kinda got a point.
The return of allied lifeform Clarissa is most welcome. This unit can only hope that the other organic lifeforms will now cease their whining. Quality and quantity of provided ingredients exceed expected parameters.
Yours, maybe. I knew Clarissa would go above and beyond, now to put these greens to the test. What the heck is that salad? What the heck is that, dude?
Needless to say, I fear for my life. But now that you've gone to so much trouble, I suppose we should try it.
An astoundingly robust spectrum of flavor and texture. I was unaware that food could possess such pleasant complexity. Mass-produced dishes pale in comparison.
Watch your tongue. The global community solved world hunger through automation, you know. A lot would have scurried thrice over without it. Still, I must admit that the flavor is unique, that we replicated a wide variety of cultivars in our factories, just as many were consigned to history. I see now what a loss that was.
There's an appeal to having the freedom to choose what you eat, is there not? Though I recognize the validity of your world hunger argument. Perhaps there is room for both perspectives at this table. As this peculiar waiter observed, our haste to elevate one at the expense of others has not served us well in the past.
Odd words to hear from a freedom fighter, but not wrong.
Eh? That's the spirit. I'm certain you two have plenty in common if you're willing to hear each other out. In the meantime, why not help us with the gardening? Release some of that pent-up energy that has you shouting at each other all the time. Think about it. It's honest, non-violent work, and the more you grow, the more new flavors you can experience. We have a patch of land on a new star that has your names on it. Well, your patron designations anyway. What do you say?
I cannot claim that I'd be happier on the battlefield. I fought in the name of peace until there was not left to fight, or to fight for. There has to be a better way. Maybe in safeguarding life rather than taking it. I'll find out what that is.
So true. I hesitate to align my ethos with that of a global citizen. Yet it is true that we now have the freedom to choose a better future. See? See? Very well. I shall put down my arms and travel a different path this time around.
Then it's a truth. A truce. Piss. Let us plant those vegetables.
Oh, I smell hope. It smells like carrots of happiness, if you are wondering. Perhaps Elysian can smell it too.
Inconclusive and 80% nonsensical. However, possibilities resulting from this unlikely alliance approach the infinite.
I suppose that means we'll have to go and see for ourselves. Come along, patrons. Clean up my backyard and put it in a bowl. Your salads don't look like that? Uh-huh.
Despite the small yet statistically significant chance of their being greeted by hostiles, the naive lifeform has sent Patron 001 and Patron 002 ahead to Elysian. This unit suggests we make haste in confirming what effects, if any, their emotions have wrought on the star.
Good point. True. Yeah, okay. Yo! The Corellians' heartfelt hopes for a peaceful future have taken form as resplendent gardens. Nevertheless, much of the newborn star remains as unto a blank canvas. What other hopes will the power of Dynamis bring to life? Yo, dude. This is awesome! They got candy trees over here. What the heck? That does not look like a plant. That looks like some kind of beast.
Dynamis-based alterations to the local environment exceed all the most improbable of projections. Data from our prior civilizations indicates that organic customers will be pleased with the vegetation available for consumption. This unit proposes a temporary retreat to A4 research to discuss future salads and salad-adjacent matters.
You got it. As I was considering the myriad possibilities we might sow upon this unmarred land, I was filled with a strange sense of optimism. Next I knew there were plants all about.
I don't know where it came from, but I'm glad for the sudden appearance of that agroformer. It's a relic of the days before we fully automated food production, but it will make nurturing the plants much easier.
It's all from their brains, dude. Your brains.
All management units are present. This unit will now run multiple cognitive simulations of the last drug's future.
Okay.
Analysis complete. Simulations suggest that further consultation with reconstructed lifeforms and changes to the nature of Elysian will both be beneficial in increasing future customer satisfaction. Overall, friendly interaction appears key to the success of Last Strike's objectives, which are vital to the ongoing mission to live.
In other words, if we continue to value our patrons, our cafe will become an ever greater source of joy.
This unit would not make such a fanciful projection, but nevertheless agrees with the general trajectory proposed. The ongoing assistance of allied lifeform Clarissa will also be invaluable. Will you continue to act as a management unit?
I swore I'd never go back to retail.
This unit is asking you nicely. Also, it is technically food service.
Pretty please, Clarissa. I know that with your help, a wonderful future awaits.
In preparation for the next phase of operations, this unit proposes strategically repositioning Matrix Stigma 4 to this location, that it may better assist in coordinating planetary and cafe objectives. Transmission of orders will commence at your signal.
Okay. We can never escape customer service. No!
Retro thrusters on cooldown. Initiating Matrix installation.
Oh my god, that was just getting closer to my face. Speaking of which, we have one more installation to attend to. Hold still, N7000. What the? Name tag? Hat? Apron. Let's go! Aww! That's so cute! Perfect! Now I can tell which Omicron the insults will be coming from. It also signifies your role in this operation quite well, does it not?
Rude, yet effective. This unit will consent to wearing the large-eared lifeform's primitive accessory.
Now, my loyal crew, to work. The possibilities are infinite, so there's much to be done. Omicron's more like cutie crumbs. Bun crumbs. You have a friendly reputation with the staff and patrons of the Last Dregs. Omicron tribal quests are now available from Stigma 4 and A4 Research. Furthermore, you now have access to a wider selection of wares from Omicron N0598. Voices of a distant server. Oh my god.